Hey everyone, I'm Richard, and I'm making a 2D sci-fi action-adventure game inspired by classics like Zelda: A Link to the Past and Hyper Light Drifter. You play as the character Atlas, fighting against an army of rogue AI with the sonic power of the Resonant Blade. In this episode, we're going to be talking about lighting. Although Resonant Blade is a 2D game, a lot of the environments have been feeling a little flat. So I added in a bunch of neon lights to ramp up the mood and visual contrast of the game world. Besides, the game wouldn't be very sci-fi without neon lights. I never got around to creating my own 2D lighting shaders, so I'm still just using 3D lights on top of the 2D world. It works well enough, but does require some tweaking to reduce weird artifacts. For the neon lights, I made sure to have different lights that affect different layers. One layer would be for the light bulb sprite, and a second layer would light up the surrounding area. This would allow for the two lights to be placed in a different Z position, which has a drastic effect on how the light spreads out from the center. I also added a subtle blurred layer behind the neon sprites to give it that extra glow. Another thing to help liven up the lights even more was to animate them in a lot of different ways. I did this by oscillating the light's intensity, the range, and sometimes have the lights move back and forth. This was a bit of a hassle, and there's still some more scenes I need to apply this to, but it definitely takes the art style to the next level. I also added in some environmental smoke effects to make things even more moody. Adding these effects into the first dungeon area really makes the combat more engaging. One concern with lighting everything to the max is that it could be a little distracting when the player is in combat. So far, I haven't found this to be an issue personally, but I'm pretty used to the combat mechanics. Ultimately, though, I think the coolness outweighs the functionality quite a bit. Alright everyone, that's it for this episode. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can hear all about the exciting stuff that's happening with Resonant Blade. Also, be sure to go and wishlist the game on Steam. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time.